Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily Freybler. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I get this hairstyle. So it comes from a braid and a little bit of love with a curling iron, and that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. This is my favorite hairstyle and has been for a few months now. It's just so easy and effortless, and it basically takes me about 10 minutes to do really fast. So I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every single week on beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. If you're curious about any of the products that I'm using, make sure to go into the description box. There will be a link to a blog post that I wrote or have on my site where basically you can shop all the products that I use and that I mentioned. So I hope you like the video, and let's go ahead and get started. Things you're gonna need for this hairstyle. Sorry, my hair obviously isn't done yet, but you're gonna need a curling wand. You're gonna need a wand or a curling iron that you just don't use the clamp of. This is a 1 inch to a 1/2 inch barrel. It's really cheap. It's a Rimmel curling wand that I've had for years now. And then you're gonna need some sort of heat protectant. I'm out of my big bottle, so just using the small one. And then I like to use some sort of hair oil. And then of course, if your hair is dirty, dry shampoo, and a hair tie. So first things first, I always sleep in my hair with my hair in a braid lately. Probably the last couple of months I've been doing this for this hairstyle, but also for the fact that I have acne prone skin, and it helps to keep my hair off of my face, especially since I don't wash my hair every day. So like the oils and like the hair products and all that stuff, I don't want that like laying on my face while I sleep. So I'm just gonna real quick show you how I Dutch braid my hair. I'm just gonna turn around and show you. And this is how I sleep with it every single night. I just start like this, take a piece here on the crown of my head. There's probably other tutorials of this on YouTube. I know there are for a fact. So take it and you take 3 sections, like you're gonna take a braid. And then you just start braiding, but underneath. So you're gonna take a part underneath, put this one over. Take this underneath and over. Okay, so I just do this. And then now I'm gonna take this outside one, take some more hair, and gather it in that one, and go under every single time. And go under, and you could do 2 pigtails. Like you could do one on each side that comes out with really pretty waves the next day too, but it's easier for me to do one. And then you just keep gathering hair, and it doesn't need to be perfect by any means. All right, so that's how the braid looks. You preferably don't want this to be super tight, or else it's going to be kind of more kinky versus wavy. So I just take it and I secure it with a normal elastic. You could use one of those clear elastics, but I just find that this is easy, and I don't have to cut those out of my hair all the time. Those can cause breakage, and this is like super soft hair tie. I got a huge pack of these on Amazon that I will link. I will link it along with all the other products that I'm using. The main thing now is you want to do this like on damp hair the first night. So let's say I wash my hair and then I let it air dry probably 80%, 90%, and then put it in this braid, go to sleep with it. And then the next day it's going to come out the most like wavy that day because it was damp. My hair wasn't damp it was like 3 days ago. This is the 3rd day, maybe 2 days ago. So every night now I've been wearing my hair in a braid. So it's not as textured as it was, but look at it still has a lot of texture to it. But it does come out the best the first day. And I already did spray dry shampoo in my roots today. So the thing about not doing it on like 2 braids is that these front pieces are going to be a lot straighter because they don't get in as much of the braid. Versus if you were to do both here, these front pieces, you wouldn't have to curl as much because they do get in the braid more. So like these back pieces, see how they're a lot more textured than like these front pieces. But it really doesn't matter as long as you don't care that you're going to have to do more curls. Does that make sense? Or more waves with them. So now I'm just going to spray a little bit of this heat protectant. I just always use heat protectant to protect my hair. So you don't want to brush this out or anything. You can comb your fingers through it. Use dry shampoo if you need to. And then we're going to take our wand. And the main thing with this is that you want it to be a wave and not a curl. So you're going to kind of try and keep them a little bit apart. And then take it out and let it wave. Actually, this is my hair might be a little damp from the heat protectant. Let's wait a second. Okay, so my hair's dry now from the spray that I put in it. I did this front piece here, but I'm gonna do it a little bit more. So the main thing, like I said, is you want these to be like waves, not curls. So leave it on there for a little bit and then just kind of pull it, make it so it's not like curly. And the main thing too is you don't want to take every single piece. That kind of defeats the like point of actually braiding it. And then you want to do varying sizes, varying areas of your head. Don't be methodical about it, because if you're too methodical about it, it's going to look like you just curled your hair and it's not going to look as like kind of naturally beachy curls. Does that make sense? So of course these front pieces, I curl more because they weren't in the braid as much. But you just kind of go ahead and you can go towards your face, away from your face, a little bit of both. That's what I kind of do, is a little bit of both. Sometimes I do just one direction. Just kind of depends, you know. And do make sure you curl a few in the back, even though they are more textured. You don't want it to look weird and not cohesive in the back of your head. And then once I get through more of these, we will go through and kind of like break them up and put our fingers through them and stuff, so that they don't look too perfect. And like, see how some of these are like really straight? Just make sure to go through. And the cool thing about this too is that once you do it once and you sleep with your hair in a braid again, it seems to keep a lot of like those front curls a lot more. You still might have to touch them up a little bit, but it's not nearly as much as the first day that you do it. So it is kind of a nice hairstyle as well to like not use as much heat. I also love this for, you know, ponytails. I just think it looks really cute, more textured. You can pull out pieces. When you do a bun, it's going to have a lot more texture and be more voluminous. Like, that's why I love kind of curly hair. I just think it looks so much better in so many other hairstyles. So again, it's going to help you not use as much heat on your hair as well. So that's a plus side. So I'm just going to kind of do this side of my hair and then show you the difference between just kind of leaving it like this, which some days, honestly, I do, and just tuck it behind my ear. And then some days I do this. So I'll show you once I'm done with this side. Okay, so I'm done with this side. The one thing that I feel like a lot of people would not like about this hairstyle is the fact that it can get frizzy because you're not putting heat on every single part. You're putting in a braid and sleeping on it, all that kind of stuff. So to get rid of that, you're going to want to use some sort of hair oil. My favorite one is the Moroccan oil treatment oil. I do have the big one, but it's in the other room and Kayla's taking a nap. So I'm using my little tiny one, but you just want like a tiny bit of this, like teeny tiny, rub it in your hands and then take it through. And this will just help separate the curls, make them nice and shiny, healthy looking. Concentrate on your ends here, break up the curls a little bit, relax them. And I think it literally just brings it to a whole nother level. If you don't do the little bit of hair oil, I think you're just going to have too much of a frizzy mess. And it's not going to look as polished as it does now. I don't know if that makes sense. But I think it makes literally the world of a difference when you put a little bit of hair oil in. And if you think a couple pieces need touching up, go ahead, touch them up, make them look a little different. You can kind of like twist some of the pieces together, make them more defined, whatever you think needs to happen. If some of these pieces, like from the braid, are sticking out, you could kind of go in and curl them a little bit. So yeah, that's one side. I'm gonna do the other side and show you the finished product. All right, you guys, that is it for this hairstyle. This has been my favorite hairstyle for multiple months now, and I know I've like posted videos where I'm wearing this and stuff, and a lot of you wanted to know what I did. So it is so easy, you guys, and that's my favorite part about it. It looks effortless, it looks beautiful, and it all comes from a braid or 2 braids and basically a curling iron and some oil. Like literally so easy. And my other favorite thing is that it kind of always looks a little bit different. And that's why it always looks a little bit more of like natural curls versus like perfect put together curls. There's a time and place for those, but I like this for kind of like an everyday look. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every single week on beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. And I will see you guys in a video very soon. Bye guys.